Welcome to the show for bloody good Kiwis across the country. This is Bhuja with Lee Hart and Jason Boyce.
Yeah, just bring my fader up to 4.5 next time.
Could you flatten me on the D, thanks, Tom? Just bring the D down. Thanks, mate.
You just drop Jace down and I fold back a bit and bring Mant up a little bit if you could.
Go fader 4.
Hey, Matty, Lee, a little bit tinny for me in the left. Could you bring that up, please, the treble?
I'll tweak his treble.
Thanks,
Bring his
mate.
reverb down a little bit too.
I'm going to do the gammas now. Just check the gammas. My gammas are coming in hot, running at a 7.8. You're a little higher there, Jace. Bring you down. That's even. We're ready to go.
How's the board looking, Matty? We all good to go there, mate?
Countdown from 5.
4, 3, 2.
G'day, New Zealand. Welcome to Daily Bhuja. Great to have your company this Thursday afternoon. It is the 15th of November 2018. Hope you're having a great day out there. And Lee Hart, Lobo de Noche. G'day, mate.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate.
How you going? What's going on?
Yeah, not bad. Big Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah. We were going to do the 3 songs in a row by the same artist. Of course, we had a bit of a catastrophe on the Tuesday with 2 for Tuesday.
Yep.
So they've sort of banned us from doing 3 for Thursday.
It was going to be thrice for Thursday, wasn't
it was going to be thrice for Thursday, yeah.
Ever since we did 2 songs at the same time, thrice for Thursday was axed. But I tell you what, Thirsty Thursdays, full steam ahead.
I tell you what, we've got the lads from LAB coming in, having a bit of a chit-chat. They're about to release a new song. It's going to be heard for the first time on this show, Lee Hart.
Of course it is.
Of course, let's not forget it's International Acupuncture Day. We'll be talking needles a little bit later on the show because I know you, Lee Hart,
Yep.
big fan of the old acupuncture.
Yeah. Mr. Chang used to do a bit of the old acupuncture.
Yes, he did, didn't he? And your testicles, if I recall.
Yes, he did.
We've got heaps of prizes to give away. Of course, your chance to go into the draw for Muse. So much going on this show today, New Zealand.
Big Boys
to have your
Toys
company.
tickets.
Big Boys Toys tickets.
Kiwi Pong tickets.
It's just all on.
We've got meats full of fridges full of meat.
That's right.
And people from the house. We've got drag queens coming in.
Oh, is that happening, is it?
That's happening.
Why?
Why not?
Okay, no, that's all right.
You got
That's
a problem
good.
with the
Plus, I had to.
No, I
I
don't.
had a chat to Boggsy earlier. A bit of an announcement coming up very shortly.
Good stuff, mate. These Red Hot Chili Peppers. G'day, New Zealand.
Bhuja with Lee, Jace, Matty, Tom, and the Bhuja Hawk. Call them now on 0800 Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. Red Hot Chili Peppers this Thursday afternoon on Daily Bhuja Radio Hodaki. The phone lines are going crazy. Have we got some sort of competition going on? Are we doing it? Is
This is for the fridge of meat, is it?
Oh, this isn't for Muse, is it? Oh, that's fine.
Could
Well,
be any number of things.
Couldn't chuck us that pen, could you, Matt? Yeah.
Caitlin,
For you,
g'day,
I'd kill it
mate.
Hey, did I just hear the Bhuja Hawk?
Oh, it's been a while.
Bhuja
I didn't
Hawk.
hear it.
My God, I haven't heard the Bhuja Hawk for weeks on end. Is that right, Matty? Could you just check the log there?
That was actually the obnoxiously loud Bhuja Hawk.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that's great news for you, Caitlin. Good spotting, because that means you're going to win a Bhuja Hawk T-shirt.
As modelled by,
Yeah.
you
You
can't
have
really
got one on at the moment, yeah.
Can't really see it on the radio, but Lee Hart's wearing one at the moment. You can get them from mrvintage.co.nz, about $40. Can't afford not to at those prices.
They're bloody good T-shirts, by the way. You know how...
See how I've cut the bottom off mine, mate?
Yeah,
it's like a boob tube.
Yeah, it is like a boob tube, isn't
Yeah,
it? But
it's,
you know how you get T-shirts, and you know if you're a bit heavy in the pec area, it looks like you look a bit fat, or it sort of holds on to parts of your body that you don't want it to hold on to. But these T-shirts, Caitlin,
Yeah.
they're very
Why were you looking at Lee when you were saying that?
flattering on the body. Caitlin.
Amazing. Well, I'm happy for that.
Yes, indeed. Hey, what do you stay on the line, and our good mate Tom will sort you out.
I'm sure Caitlin's going to look great in it. What are you
Well, I
talking
wasn't meaning Caitlin specifically. I was just saying, you know how you can get T-shirts and they sort of grab in all the wrong places? These ones seem to be nicely made and they sort of fit the body nicely. They're not cheap T-shirts.
Why are you giving Lee the up and down as you say that?
Oh, I wasn't. But he is actually wearing a Bhuja Hawk T-shirt.
And wearing
Yeah.
it well, but can I just say that the other T-shirts you wear, you look good in them too.
Yeah, I cut the sleeves off it.
Yeah.
And cut it off around about my belly button.
Yeah.
Kind of look like you should maybe live in a trailer park.
Just a summer kind of look.
Because I see also you've gone for the cut-offs as well.
Yeah.
The old Daisy
I
Dukes.
think there's an official date, isn't there? Isn't it November 10th or something? They had to bring out the cut-offs.
Yeah. Just don't be bending over to pick up your guitar. Maybe move it to the front of the desk now. Here's Gorillas.
Bhuja with Lee and Jace on Radio Hodaki.
Gorillas there on Radio Hodaki this Thursday afternoon. When I was talking about the T-shirts, by the way, fellas, I wasn't specifically talking about Caitlin wearing the T-shirt. I was just saying they were nice T-shirts.
That hole's getting deeper.
You know what I mean? I didn't mean Caitlin to think that.
Yeah, I think there's a time where you move on, I think.
Yeah, okay, shall we move on?
Yeah, look, I went and caught up with Bogsy. I came in this morning. I should have told you fellas, but I said, look, you know how he banned Free For All Friday?
Yeah.
You know, a month or so, he banned it. I think he said, you know what, guys? Your job is to do radio. Your job is not to stir the whole country up into a big party of the last Friday of every month.
Yeah.
And I said, is that right, Bogsy? Well, I beg to differ. I think it is. I think it is our job to stir the whole country up into a big party last Friday of every month. And he said, all right, you can do it. End of this month.
Brilliant.
November 30th, not this Friday, but next. Free For All Friday's back on.
Well, I'm tremendously excited about that because I think it's a great initiative, Lee, and people get into it. You know, it's a Friday afternoon. It's the end of the month. We're going to be in summer. It's bloody a great time to
that's
party.
right. So, on that note, if you want to be a band or a guest or something, get in touch.
Sounds
Come to
good,
the
mate.
party. I gave Boxy a box of beer as well. That smoothed it over a bit. Beautiful.
Is he invited to Free For All Friday?
He'll pop down.
He's always invited. You know what I mean?
Like a caring parent. He'll pop his head in the door and just check everything's going okay.
What I'd really like for the Free For All Friday, particularly if the weather is like this, is for someone to set up a kind of stall or a food
Yes.
truck just outside our
Yes.
studio here. Maybe cook burgers
Certainly
and barbecue
barbecue,
stuff,
yes.
you know, and just get that happening. That would be
Soft
good.
shell tacos.
Or maybe soft shell tacos. That would be very nice. Very nice indeed. So if you are interested, go to our Facebook page. Tell us what you want to do, or you maybe bring an act, or whatever it is. Just let us know, and we'll get back to you. No
Yeah,
worries at all.
good stuff.
Great initiative, mate. Great initiative.
thanks, mate.
I mean, if you had told Maddie and I, we would have come with you and supported you, of course.
Yeah, I just didn't want you to get the heat. I just wanted to go in there and go, look, you know, because there was a good chance I was going to lose my job over this. And I thought, there's no point all of us losing our jobs.
You're an amazing guy sometimes to go out on a limb like
Because
that.
a couple of people in the office are friends with Bogsy's PA, and they said you were bad mouthing us up there.
Well, I did take the opportunity while I was there to, I couldn't just come out with that. I had to set up a couple of other little diversionary
Someone
kind of
said that they
discussions.
heard you shouting, and how much is he getting paid? How much is he getting paid, they heard you say.
Well, I was talking about Tom because he obviously wasn't getting paid enough. I wanted to know because I said, put that up as well.
And someone heard you referring to the other two dickheads a few times. Who was that?
Who are the other two dickheads?
Look, you got to know the context of the. You just can't hear what I'm saying unless you know the context.
Well, it wasn't us that heard it. It was people next to his office that heard it. Someone said you threw something too against the wall.
Okay. Well, it's back on anyway. That's the main thing.
That's good. That's good.
This November 30th,
Yeah,
Friday.
2 Fridays from now.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. Here's the Interrupters. This is Bhuja. You too, The Fly, there on Radio Hodaki this Thursday afternoon. Hope you're having a great day out there, by the way, in New Zealand. As
Yep.
we get closer to the weekend. Good stuff. I'm a very happy man today. My daughter got let out of hospital today, Lee, and I've been stressed out for the last 8 days. It's a great day when your kids finally get out of that place.
So, what's the long-term situation?
8 weeks in a cast. Coming into summer. She's
No.
not that happy about it, I'll be honest with you, but it's been a very stressful 8 days.
No weight bearing for eight.
No weight bearing. So
8 weeks.
8 weeks, mate. Bit of a nightmare, but there you go. She's been released, so I'm very happy. Hey, now, it's International Acupuncture Day. And now you were talking about Mr. Chang, because I know that you had some sexual issues when you were a little bit younger, and you had a bit of issue. How do I put this?
Yeah, quick fire. An all stocks must go release sale.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it's young. I'm just checking my text. My wife's texting me now. You know how you can sometimes have those issues where things can happen before you wanted them to happen.
You crossed the finish line a little bit too early.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah, you've lost me.
Well, anyway, Mr. Chang helped me through that.
Okay.
So basically, it's quite an invasive and involved procedure. He would put the acupuncture needles into my testicles.
Okay.
And that would prevent me from having an all stocks must go clearance sale too early, I suppose. When I think about it in hindsight, I'm not really sure if it was the fact that of the acupuncture stuff that helped, the actual needles himself, or the fact that there was a 85-year-old Chinese man in the bedroom while I was making love to my wife and sticking needles in my testicles. That the overall scene in a way probably prevented.
Yeah. Can I ask a technical question here?
Yeah, sure.
If you were making love while he was doing the acupuncture, you were saying that in essence he was putting needles in a swinging testicle.
Well, you got to remember, he's not shooting them out of a blow dart or something. He's not at the other side of the room.
Was he cupping them while he was doing it, or was it just literally?
Well, someone was.
As they would come back on the backswing, he would put a needle in on the backswing.
He wasn't. It wasn't quite so. What's the word for it in English? Comical as that. And all I know was he had an assistant there as well. I think it was probably worse for my wife.
In what sense?
The whole experience.
Yeah, well, I imagine that having someone performing acupuncture
Sure.
on your partner's testicles while he's making love to you is not ideal.
Surely just having a 90-year-old man cupping you, Chinese man cupping
Well, that's what I'm saying.
would be enough.
In hindsight, I think that was
a
enough.
blow dart would have been quite good. He could have
In hindsight, I think him being there, cupping my testicles while I'm trying to make love, was probably enough to solve the problem, to be honest.
So he didn't even need the needles.
The needles might have been all for show. Ancient Chinese medicines. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. It's good stuff, acupuncture, actually. A lot of people
Tell you
deride
what,
it.
though,
But
no problems now.
you don't do it now, do you?
Like make love.
Audio Slave there on Radio Hodaki Thursday afternoon. Now, there's a new show coming up, Lee Hart, on TVNZ On Demand.
Well, you and me know TV. I tell you right now.
Boy, we sure do know TV. And we've got Keita in the studio to talk all about it. Now, I'll give you a bit of an idea what it's about. It's called House of Drag, Keita.
Yes, it is.
It's a new local reality series. We've put 9 drag stars in an Auckland mansion where they're competing in challenges to stay in the mansion and win the prize package.
Yes, that's right. You hit the nail on my head.
Brilliant.
Tell you what, though. So, look, so you've got a whole lot of drag queens in a house.
We actually have drag queens and drag kings.
Drag queens and drag kings,
Which
yep.
is actually the first time a drag king has been on any kind of televised program in the world. So it's quite, it's a nice leap forward.
I've actually never heard of a drag king before.
Yeah, so a drag king is traditionally like a female presenting person dressing
As a man. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's going on in the house? You're not doing the house up or anything, are you? Or renovating or anything? It's purely just challenges within the house?
That's right. So they live there for 7 weeks and then doing challenges, and yeah, it's quite fabulous. There's a lot of drama, but a lot of comedy. And
What's the food like?
mostly shit, but sorry, can I say that?
Yeah, no, that's all right, Keita. That's fine. Because, I mean, if you're living together in a house for 7 weeks, you want the food to be good.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
And I'm guessing, I don't want to sort of, what's the word for it, be, well, put it this way, putting 7 people in a house in these situations, reality shows, it's all about getting tension and trying to get stuff happening.
Yeah, so, I mean, drag kings and drag queens are going to be dramatic no matter what.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Is there more drama?
There is so
I'm not
much
trying to
drama.
preempt this or anything, because they're drag queens and kings?
Totally. Raging homosexuals, of course, there's going to be drama.
Raging homosexuals.
Raging homosexuals.
Raging homosexuals.
Completely immoral.
Do you throw alcohol into the mix as well?
Oh, yes, of course.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I actually bought my own from home.
So
There was no need for that.
how many, Keita, I mean, where are the contestants coming from? All over the country or specifically Auckland?
Oh my God, you said country on national TV.
Yes, I did.
On the radio. Yeah, they're coming from all across New Zealand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of fabulously talented people.
Because you were just saying off air before that you run, what's it called again?
Kalutsi.
Kalutsi on
Yeah.
K Road, and
Yeah.
you bought it,
Great
3 years
spot.
ago?
That's right, and it's been going for 22 years, and it's 23rd year now.
Right,
So
okay.
whose idea was the show? How did this all come about?
So it was actually the brainchild of myself, my theatrical partner Anita, and Warner Brothers, the director Amanda, and we got together. They wanted to put something together with drag. We suggested, what about doing sort of like a Big Brother style reality TV show, and it kind of turned into the House of Drag.
So what have you learned from this whole thing? Well, I mean, what huge budget for makeup, I suppose, compared to
Yeah, totally.
other shows.
And costumes.
Yeah, that's true. So
Or but do people bring their own costumes?
the cast all brought their own costumes.
Yep, okay.
We actually brought all our own costumes as well, but Anita and I have been kind of in the game for a while now, so we have a bevy of ridiculous crap. So,
And with that, I mean, it's still getting filmed, I suppose, is it? Elements?
no,
or-
so it's all wrapped.
so ready to go. So
Yes.
are you allowed to give us any kind of
What kind
insight? What's
kind of challenges
what
are we
kind of
talking about
drama?
here?
Is there any stuff we can look forward to? Something that maybe big drama or big controversy?
Fortunately for you boys, because you've been good, and I do like to deliver out of my sack, there have been.
We just talked about that earlier on.
Yeah, we were just talking about Lee used to get acupuncture on his testicles because he used to sort of.
I used to like to deliver out of my sack as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just a prick.
Which one?
So we've just dropped 2 episodes today.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can go on TVNZ on demand and watch the first 2 episodes now.
Excellent.
And then you can watch an episode once a week on Thursdays at noon.
And the contestants get voted off, kind of thing, by the other contestants, or
They do. So that's the twist. So basically, there is a winner each week. They choose the bottom 2, and then Anita and I choose the person who goes home.
Oh, those eliminations must get a bit bitchy, surely.
Oh, they'd get shockingly
yeah, it's
bad.
great. But it's good watching.
So how about series 2? How are you going to change it up?
Definitely bigger budget.
Change it up.
They're going to need to widen the doorways because, like, as they pay me, I'm just buying more and more snacks. So,
Brilliant. Hey, well, Keita, if people want to get this House of Drag TVNZ on demand, yeah?
Yep.
And it's starting today. I don't know how to do TVNZ on demand. Can you explain it?
Well, you just go
you
online.
go
Go
TVNZ
on
on
TVNZ.
demand.
Oh, is that how you do it?
You type in
okay.
tvnzondemand.co.nz.
House of Drag.
or you can
Yeah.
download the app. Oh, that's a bit daring, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't really do apps
You're
either.
going to
be
make
honest.
Jace's head explode.
Yeah. What do you mean an app?
Oh, God, don't get into it.
On like your smartphone or your tablet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I know. Oh my gosh, look at me. I
He's
feel
still
so
got
Did
it.
you? Is there any sort of scenes from Calusi, or is it all done in the
No, but
in
we
house?
do have one of the Calusi staff members as one of the contestants in the show, which is a bit controversial. But, we treat everyone the same, basically, with no dignity or respect, and tell them to fuck off at the end of each week.
Right, okay.
good.
Did you make your own headpiece, or is that something do you make your own?
I make some of my costumes are featured in the show.
Yes.
In the opening episode, there's some fabulous furry Dr. Seuss pussy costumes that I made, but these were made for me.
Right.
Shameless self promotion on my dress. This
That's a good
actually,
look.
I just sit in curlers overnight. So
Yeah,
that's
nice.
great.
I'm not very high maintenance.
Excellent.
I mean high, just not maintenance.
Well, I'm certainly going to check this out.
Yeah, we will. Keita, thanks so much for coming in. All the best with the show. I'm sure it's going to go great guns.
Thank you, boy.
Tell you what,
Thanks, mate.
during the filming, you should have got us into the house. That would have been good. Would have been a good episode, Jace.
Absolutely.
You and I've got to spend a night in there.
I would have let you in anything, darling.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we have a gig.
Fatboy Slim there. You're listening to Radio Hodak.
Muse, live in Houston thanks to Air New Zealand Grab a Seat and the latest Muse album, Simulation Theory.
Yes, indeed, it would be a great trip for sure. You and a mate going all the way to Houston to watch Muse live. Lee, do you want to take the honour of choosing our 7th caller there on the
Really? You
number
like to
7
do
line?
this?
Do you want to do that, mate?
Sure, mate. Here we go. Come and call her on the Bhuja line.
G'day, mate.
Get it, mate! Who are we speaking to?
Liam.
Liam, how you going, buddy?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks, man. Where are you calling from, Liam?
The highway walk.
Sorry?
The highway 1.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, what sort of phone do you have?
iPhone 7.
Nice. Okay.
Are they good, are they? Are they the latest phone?
It's better than your Nokia 3310.
Oh,
Put it that
okay.
way.
Sweet.
Oh, they're bloody beautiful.
That's
Beautiful,
it's a
mate.
great phone, mate. What are you talking about? And what do you do during the day, Liam?
I'm an electrical engineer.
Okay, very good. What size shoe are you?
Size 10.5. To be precise.
Same as me, pretty much.
You're 10.5 as well. What are you, Matt?
I'm pretty much that as well, yeah.
I'm an 11 in a boot because I've got a wide foot.
Oh,
I sort of changed between 10 and a half and 11 and a half.
Can I ask Lee, what shoe are you running with there today? I've never seen one of those
It's more of a
before.
moccasin.
Yeah, well, it is kind of like a moccasin, isn't it? It's like what I would term, Liam, a house shoe.
Yeah, a possum skin moccasins.
Right. Which is kind of weird, given that it's a really hot day here in Auckland, that you wear a big furry shoe.
Yeah, but they breathe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Liam, if you did win this, who would you take with you?
I've got a few mates from Christchurch that I'd take. Well, one of them. Sure.
Nice, Liam.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that, mate. You stay on the line, and our good friend Tom in Studio B will sort you out. No worries at all.
Awesome. Cheers, mate.
Good on you, man. Have
Thanks,
a great day.
mate.
Here's Blue Oyster Cult.
That went well, didn't it?
Sure did. Don't fear the Reaper there, Blue Oyster Cult on Radio Hodeki Thursday afternoon. Big welcome to Carwyn in Studio B, joining young Tom there from ZM. She is learning the tricks of the trade.
He does seem to get a lot of young women in the B studio with him. It's a little
come here to learn more about the radio. And what I
You
said.
can put that bear down for a start, Tom.
Let me show you how the buttons
Put
work.
the bear down. What sort of image are you sending out here?
I'm embarrassed now. Now, look, what I thought we'd do, just for her sake, is maybe, let a few things go wrong. Maybe we'll mix it up a bit, and the odd thing could go wrong, just so you can learn this is not how radio is made all the time. Things don't always go to plan.
Because you don't want to create this impression that radio, like our show, is perfect all the time. So I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's make it.
I reckon a couple, like about 5:20, we should throw some voice breaks.
Yeah, loosen it up a bit.
Or I could play the ads when halfway through a chat or something.
Yeah, or maybe just.
KFC presents Bhuja, the three-piece quarter pack of New Zealand radio.
This is Hodaki News.
Kia ora, good afternoon. Lauren Mabbitt here with your Hodaki update. Police have decided they won't be marching in next year's Pride Parade. It comes after Pride say it stood by the decision to ban uniformed officers. Police say they're disappointed, but there will still be some officers at the event on duty. Next week, some bus drivers in the Waikato will refuse payment from passengers as they fight for the living wage. Passengers will be getting free trips from Go Bus in Hamilton, Te Awamutu, Otorohanga and Katikati. And an e-scooter safety campaign will cost Auckland ratepayers $10,000. It'll pay for large street posters and stickers on footpaths. Council's also considering a low-cost social media campaign. That's news. And in sport, one obvious change for the All Blacks side to face Ireland this weekend in Dublin. With Sonny Bill Williams out injured, Ryan Crotty starts at second five with Anton Lienert-Brown added to the bench. It's a winner-take-all tonight for Kiwi Michael Venus at the ATP World Tour Finals in London. Him and his South African doubles partner Raven Klaasen will be playing for a place in the semis. Gareth Patterson is the best of the Kiwi golfers during the opening round of the Aussie Open in Sydney. The left-hander has carded a 2 under 70 and is 3 shots off the early pace. And Tana Umang is stepping down as head coach of the Blues to become the side's defence coach for the next 2 Super Rugby seasons. Newly appointed assistant coach Leon McDonald will take the head coaching role on a 3-year term. I'm Lauren Mabbitt. All the latest news and sport is online at nzherald.co.nz.
iHeartRadio makes it easy to listen to all your favourite podcasts. All the biggest names in podcasting are here. Just tap the podcast tab to start exploring.
Welcome to the show for bloody good Kiwis across the country. This is Bhuja with Lee Hart and Jason Hoist.
Yeah, sure, it's nice to have your company this Thursday afternoon. The time is 5:03, which means, of course, it's time for Lee Hart's Name That Tune.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
By the way, I brought some couscous salad in again with the roasted vegetables.
Oh,
if you
lovely.
guys help yourselves.
Thanks very much.
If you're feeling like a bit of a snack
Warm me
mid-show.
up a bit there, fellas.
Yeah, no good. What are you going to do for us today, Lee?
Something about rock and roll, if that's all right.
Great. Well, we are a rock and roll radio station after all.
Keep that going underneath your mind, okay? Keep that going.
Okay.
I might be able to do it for you.
That's enough, I reckon. If you can name that tune, New Zealand, give us a call right now on 0800 Hodaki. Love to hear from you.
Bhuja with Lee, Jace, Matty, Tom, and the Bhuja Hawk. Call them now on 0800 Hodaki.
Weezer there on Radio Hodaki. Before that, of course, we had Lee Hart's Name That Tune, and what a great tune it was, Lee. Now, listen, we have Teresa on the line in Auckland. G'day, mate!
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, very well, Teresa. Yourself?
Good, good.
Where are you calling us from, Teresa?
From my driveway in Auckland.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Whereabouts?
Are you locked out of the house or something? Or?
No, I just got home.
Okay, that makes sense.
I've actually had a lot of people come up to me and say that they often get home in their driveways and sit listening to Daily Bhuja for another 10, 20 minutes. Do you do that, Teresa?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, good.
Often in cul-de-sacs, like small streets, dead-end streets like the one I'm in.
Yeah.
During the show, a lot of people come out by their mailboxes and stuff and all listen to the show together.
Oh, wow.
And like as a community.
Like a street party.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. All right, Teresa, can you name that tune?
We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister.
I see. Similar error.
But I'm afraid to say, Teresa, that is not correct.
Oh, bum.
But that's okay. You can go inside now and just relax and chill out for the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Or you
Thanks,
can
mate.
listen to the rest of the show on the driveway. That's fine.
Right, yeah, you could still do that too, actually. Of course.
I might do.
Thanks, Teresa. Let's go to Jake. G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
How's life, Jake?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. How are you boys?
Yeah, good, thanks, man.
Oh, not bad.
Whereabouts are you, Jake?
I'm also in my driveway in Auckland City.
Told you.
This is just crazy. And I see you're in
It's a bloody day for it.
Yeah, it sure is, man. You're
Good
in
name for a radio show, Driveway FM.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm actually considering putting the Barbie out the front and just packing down for the night right out here.
There you go.
Good on you. So you're not going to go to the Vodafone Music Awards tonight because I see you're in the music industry, Jake.
Well, I was supposed to be, but tossing up if the Howraki's on all night, I could be persuaded to stay on.
Good on you, mate. Good choice, Jake.
Are you going, Jess?
No, I'm not. I'm going home and sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, I have some couscous salad and then I'll go to sleep.
I was going to go, but I wasn't invited.
Which is really surprising when you think about it, given that you're a top radio DJ. Are you going, Matty?
No, I was going to be Lee's plus one, but he didn't get invited.
Oh, right, okay. Stink. Jake, can you name that tune?
Dancing with Myself by Billy Idol.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This was a blue light special. Remember the blue light discos? Dancing with Myself, Billy Idol. Yeah, you're
my
correct.
time, but what? Are you a fan?
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, as a bonus prize, Chewbacca has just gone out to the music
He got
awards.
invited, didn't he?
He got invited.
Well, of course he did.
So stuff him.
Wanker.
Not only will we give you an amazing prize, we're going to play this song out.
Yeah, let's do it. Dancing with Myself is Billy Idol. Down the line, Jake. Well done, buddy.
It's crazy.
Bhuja with Lee Hart, Jason Hoyt, and Local Delchet, The Night Wolf on Radio Hodaki.
Billy Idol there, boy.
You know what else is
Takes
good about
me
that?
back.
Was it Jake who just won that, was
Yes, it was, yeah.
Not only did he get to hear the song along with the rest of the country, he won Big Boys Toys tickets.
Yeah, that's
this
brilliant.
weekend.
On this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Looks like the weather's going to be really nice for that too, so make sure that you get along to it. And it's always a good weekend, isn't it? It's
I
also
might go
good to
tomorrow.
have a bit of a
I might go
cookie
tomorrow
tour.
for a bit before the show.
Yeah, good.
Get a few ideas and stuff. Get some content.
Do you think that, do they have like food stalls and stuff
Oh,
like that?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, good. Because I imagine with like Big Boys Toys, you'll be having barbecues
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah. Some good stuff there.
you know, bit of meat action going on.
I'll meet you there if you want.
Okay, yeah, what time?
At 10:30.
Oh, it's
Or
about-
maybe midday.
Yeah, midday. Yeah, cool. We can do a bit of, maybe get some ideas for the show
Maybe
there.
pick up a couple of guests.
Yeah, sounds good.
Speaking of guests, LAB are on the show next.
Brilliant.
Are they? They've been nominated for an award tonight, haven't they, Matt?
Yes.
Like Best Breakthrough.
I think Best New Artist Breakthrough. Hold on, I've got it here. But you can carry on.
And
Is there going to be an award for Best Comeback Artist?
I don't think we really have that award in New Zealand. I don't think we've been going long enough to have Best Comeback.
Because if I get the band going together again, it's next year's awards I'm kind of thinking about.
Yeah, well, you
Best
definitely be up for
reunion.
it.
They're up for Breakthrough Artist of the Year.
Our Breakthrough Artist of the Year. And we're going to be playing their new single too after the interview. Exclusively live on Daily Bhuja. Brilliant. That's up next. In the meantime, here's Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine.
Hart, Jason Hoyt and the Bhuja Hawk. Till 7 tonight on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. Guns N' Roses there on Radio Hodaki Thursday afternoon. Good times, Lee Hart. I said it again, damn it.
Good times, man.
Good times. Hey, but we've got Joel and Stu from LAB in the studio. G'day, fellas.
Yeah, how's it?
Very good. Yourselves?
Yeah, good.
Excellent.
Tell you what, you guys look pretty excited, probably to be on this show, but secondly...
Because you are big fans, apparently. You were saying, Joel, you're a big fan. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
But also, of course... probably not such a big deal, but the Vodafone Music Awards tonight. You guys are up for an award.
Yeah.
What are you best
Breakthrough Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
How does that make you guys feel? You excited?
Yeah, it's good to be recognised at such a high kind of level, New Zealand level.
That's good. That's good.
So whether or not we win, it's still good to get recognised.
Oh, no, you got to win, man.
Yeah,
don't be like that. Just say, no, if we don't... You can be pissed off if you don't win. It's okay.
Yeah.
Playing the humble card.
And you guys don't have to perform, so you can just eat and drink.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be a bit of a hassle, wouldn't it, if you had to do one of those bands that has to do a gig?
Yeah.
And,
At the end.
yeah.
Yeah, but having said that, though, it's rock and roll, isn't it? I mean, it's a music awards, and people expect you to be having a good time whether you're playing or not, really.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Are you going?
No.
I
did. Well, I thought I was going to be your plus one.
Well, no.
I was going to be
Matt
the
was
plus one.
Was he
my
going to be your plus one?
Then we rang up and I said, can Matt come as my plus one? And he said, that's cool, but you're not going either. Because I haven't been invited. So I said, can I go as Matt's plus one or Jace's? Said, no, they're not going either.
Yeah, well, because I didn't receive it. I didn't receive a ticket to get in there, and I said, oh, well, that's all right. Lee will definitely get one, and I'll be his plus one.
So hold on. You guys, there's how many in the band?
There's four of us.
How many?
We could be a plus one. We could be a plus one with you guys.
That's we'll have to talk to the
You'll have
important
to
people.
fight
but
the
I'm
missus.
sure
Yeah.
we can.
Have you already got plus ones happening? Have you?
Yeah.
No, okay. That's...
You're gonna have to fight my mum.
Could I go as your mum's plus one, perhaps?
She's not coming, but she really wanted to come, so.
I'll go as your mum's plus one. There you go.
Jason Mons plus one.
So how's it been going for you guys? Obviously really well if you're getting this sort of nomination. What's been going on? Because I understand we're going to play one of your tunes next, and this is a recent release. Well,
World premiere,
world
man.
premiere, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've just finished tracking the album, and it's coming out on the 14th of December.
All right, the whole album, 14th of
whole
September. Write that down.
New
Yeah.
album number 2.
And this is the single you reckon on it? This is the main.
This is one of them,
Yep.
for sure, yeah.
And how are you feeling about the new album?
Very good.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
happy with it. Really happy.
Is there anything you could change? If you could change anything about it, anything you'd do? Looking, well, maybe you need to let it settle a bit before,
No, not a.
No, I think it's we did an album last year, and it's just like a development on on the first one. So we're just feeling really.
So this is the second album.
This is the second album
Because Lee's, he was in a band called Wild Turkey. Don't know if you guys knew that, but he did a lot of albums, but he skipped the second album because they always say that the second album's the hardest album to do after your first one.
Yeah,
so he went bugger that. What did you went straight to your fourth album?
Well, I
didn't
went
you?
from the first one to the third one.
Oh yeah.
And then because all the critics go, the second album's not as good as the first one. I said, well, it's not our second album, it's the third one.
Yeah.
So that they couldn't say that anymore. Then we went straight to the fifth one. But the fifth one had all the music from the third one on it anyway.
Rehashing.
clever.
Yeah. And then you did a best of, didn't you? Like
I had the
Greatest
same
Hits.
cover. I had the same cover, but in negative. So it looked different, but it was tough.
Hey, and you're also playing with the John Butler Trio, yeah?
Yeah,
When's
in
that?
March.
In March.
We're
Two
doing
gigs in Nelson and Auckland.
Yeah, Nelson Auckland with John Butler Trio. Fly My Pretties are playing, and Trinity Roots as well, yeah.
Brilliant. Should we crack into the song, guys?
Pump it up, Jace. Pump it loud.
Free Fall in a Dream, LAB.
Do you guys want to intro it or something?
Yeah, go on, Joel.
What's it all about? What's the inspiration? Tell us something we don't know about the song.
Well, it's kind of got that heavy hitting vibe about it, and it's about kind of when you hit rock bottom, but you see the light. So, Free Fall in a Dream, LAB. Cha.
Here we go.
Rock and roll!
Rock and roll! I agree.
You're so nice, man.
There you go, Free Fall in a Dream, LAB, who are in the studio with us, Joel and Stu. What a great song, says the text machine. Well done, lads. That's actually pretty good. Got a bit of Rob Zombie about it, sniffing a bit of Sabbath.
Yeah, that's
bit of
awesome.
Sabbath. Holy
F, that bass.
Great songs. Rock on, John. From I don't know about you guys. In the singing there, heard a bit of Stevie Wonder.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah,
totally.
There's very Stevie Wonder kind of vibe going
Certainly
on
put
there
a bit
as well.
of lead in my pencil.
I couldn't see
could
that,
tell,
but
man.
he probably couldn't either. But yeah, now you mention it, yeah.
Hey, what do you reckon that we have a little think tank with Chewbacca and we say maybe we change out Green Day for LAB?
We cool, but to tell you what, if you guys prepared to be on the radio 25 times a day,
I'm okay with that.
You'd be happy with that, guys?
Absolutely.
I'm not sure.
So how often are you sort of getting out and about and gigging and that sort of thing? What's the situation there?
You're from Tauranga, right?
Tauranga, yeah, and Whakatane as well.
Yep.
Two of us from Tauranga, two from Whakatane, and
You've done quite a few gigs, lately?
yeah, we played with Shapeshifter a couple of weeks back in Hawke's Bay, and summer's getting pretty busy for us.
Yeah,
now.
the summer. What do you got planned for New Year and stuff? Any gigs on around that time? Or?
Rhythm and Vines.
Yep.
We've got...
Bay Dreams warm-up party on the
Awesome.
1st.
That's straight after Rhythm and Vines, eh?
Yep, next
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Playing
What-
Corrigan with Catch a Fire.
Oh yeah, Corrigan, that's good. That's great.
That'll be a cool one.
Yeah.
One Love and then do some homegrown as well.
I know Corrigan. I do. I've been to gigs there quite a lot. That's fantastic. Well, because of course summer's the time when bands seem to get out and about and stuff. And do you get to sort of work with many other musicians a lot of the time, or is it? What's the story?
Yeah, definitely. Some we play more than others, but we're all really good mates. The whole industry. So.
Because
it's
it's
a big
a few
catch-up,
awards, of course. and-
Yeah, because it seems to be that New Zealand music at the moment's really going off. You know what I mean? There's a lot of really good sounds going on around New Zealand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, are you guys? When do you go back? When do you leave? Because you're here for the awards tonight.
Yeah.
I reckon you're going to win it.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, man.
If you win it, will you come back on tomorrow? If you're still here?
Definitely.
Yeah. Come say hi.
Yeah, we've got to do that. Other thing I was going to say, the album's coming out on the 14th. What's the album called?
It's called LAB 2, Volume 2, man. We're doing a trilogy.
Simple.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Keep it simple, fellas. That's a great way to do it. And if people want to get hold of that, what do they do? How do they get hold of it?
Loop.co.nz is that's our label, and it'll be on Spotify, iTunes, vinyl. We're doing vinyl prints for this album.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Hey, well, guys, all the best with the awards.
Sorry,
tonight.
details
Yes.
for the two March gigs with the other fellas. Are
John
at
Butler Trio.
Hodaki.co.nz.
And Trinity Roots
Tickets
as well.
on sale from Event Finder as well.
Yeah, good stuff. Hey, guys, all the best for tonight. The new song sounded fantastic. I'm sure the new album's going to sound fantastic. And, yeah, if you do win, come in tomorrow. Even if you don't come in tomorrow.
Yeah, and don't be strangers. Next time you're in town, pop on in.
Yeah, man.
Chuck
Definitely.
the song on, have a couple of beers.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you, guys.
Plus one, eh?
Yes, plus one.
KFC's quarter pack.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we have a gig.
Oasis there on Radio Hodaki.
You tell him, Jace.
Muse, live in Houston thanks to Air New Zealand Grab a Seat and the latest Muse album, Simulation Theory.
Yes, indeed. Your chance, and what a chance it is, New Zealand. I was really impressed with that LAB song, by the way.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good. Hey, Clint is our seventh caller. G'day, Matt.
G'day, fellas.
How are you going, Clint?
I'm very well, thanks. And you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Whereabouts are you?
I'm in my car heading from Auckland to Tauranga.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Very good. Do you live in Tauranga or do you live in Auckland?
I live in Tauranga.
Okay.
In Auckland, up.
Have you seen LAB live? That's where they kind of hang out.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I'd love to, though.
Yeah.
Deceptively long trip, that Auckland to Tauranga. You think it'll be 2 hours, but it's really 3, isn't it?
Oh, well, I go over the Kaimais, and I'm just sort of the Kaimais on the Tauranga side.
Yeah, I did a lot of good fishing up in the Kaimais.
Did
A
you?
bit of
What were you
good
catching?
spots up there.
What were you catching?
Spotties, a few stripies.
You been fishing in the Kaimais, Clint?
Oh, I go most weekends, actually.
Oh, okay.
Stripies are the ones.
What baits are you using?
Oh, just whatever's going, man. Whatever the gives you.
Yeah, no, good call. Hey, Clint, if you won this prize, who would you take with you?
Firsters would have to be the wife, but
Yeah.
she's a school teacher, so I think she'd probably be in school. But
Oh, come on.
Let's see what's going on.
They deserve a break. Surely she can get a couple
they
of
do.
Get a relief teacher in.
Get a relief.
This week, haven't they?
When does school get back? Because I think this is it February or January 22nd? Hold on.
It'll be February.
Feb 22.
God, are they off?
Feb 4, I think.
Yeah.
Are they off school that long?
They get a long time, but they deserve it, don't they?
Oh, I mean the kids, not the teachers.
The kids are a nightmare. Yeah. The kids do.
Hey,
That's
Clint.
right.
Oh, well, good news for you, mate. We'll put you in that joy. So you stay on the line, and our good mate Tom in Studio B will sort you out. Thanks, mate.
Good on you, fellas.
See ya.
Thanks, mate.
See ya.
Thanks, mate.
Coming up,
Thanks,
we've got a
mate.
bit of All Black chat. Some breaking news about tomorrow, mate.
Bhuja with Lee Hart, Jason Hoyt, and Loco de Noche, the Night Wolf on Radio Hauraki.
Just what I needed there, the Cars Radio Hodaki.
I remember getting that album for Christmas once as a kid.
Was it like a new album?
What format was it in?
It was... That's a good question. It was a record.
Okay.
Was it a new release?
No, I was into collecting old albums, you see. So my parents said, here's an album from when we were kids.
Right, okay, yeah.
He gave me the vinyl, hardly been touched.
Wow, that's
Beautiful.
That's pretty cool.
You're the vinyl.
Well, at that stage, the vinyl, but ended up putting the back of my car, the hatchback, and left it in the sun and it melted in the back window of the car.
Yeah.
never
Well,
the
that's
same
okay, because you melted all your records anyway and turned them into ashtrays.
Well, that's where I
didn't
got the idea from.
you? Right, okay. Like tulip shapes.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom, can you flatten my D on my mic, please?
Jesus.
Thanks, mate. So
it just takes me back. I just remember under the Christmas tree.
I thought you might have got it in cassette form and put it in your cassette shoes.
No. I had a couple of blank cassettes which I dubbed it onto, of course.
Yeah.
So I could be mobile with the music.
How did you dub it?
Well, you know how you do it.
Did your cassette shoes have record in them?
I couldn't record from one shoe to the other. Well, you could actually with the later cassette shoes.
Yeah, you could. Cause
You could put one tape in the left and dub it onto the right. And then give it to a friend. There you go, mate.
Yeah.
just stand there while
I'll walk it over to you.
while I dub your cassette for you. There you go. Yeah, that takes me back. The cassette shoes. Yep. So I got it in record and then dubbed it onto cassette. Blank tape.
Yeah.
Because you never had record shoes, you couldn't play a record.
No, you'd need some wide shoes.
I didn't
to do
think
the
they had
old-
CDs.
Unless they were the 33s.
I don't think they had CD player shoes, did they?
They should.
It was only cassette shoes that I recall.
Well, I mean, in my way of thinking, if you can have a cassette shoe, you can surely have a CD shoe.
Used to just jump a lot more, though, didn't they?
Yeah, well, I suppose there is that. You a Cars fan, Maddie?
Like the vehicles or the band?
No, the band.
Oh, they're a bit before my time, but from when I was...
Every band is before your time, for God's
Any
sake.
decent band is, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Killers are big Killers fan, so therefore a big Cars fan because the Cars
That's right.
inspired the Killers, you know.
Well, that's why you've got to respect old music, because whoever you're into, you follow their journey. Who were they into? It all comes back to the Beatles.
Oh, quickly, let's
Every
go
journey.
to the break, man.
Bhuja with KFC. Got dinner sorted? Pick up a quarter pack on your way home. The Matt and Jerry Show with Boundary Road Brewery.
People saying all the time, "You've seen Game of Thrones? You've seen Game of Thrones? How amazing is Game of Thrones?" Like, who cares? You don't understand what's going on because you're too stupid to remember what's happening or understand the plot. Lane doesn't like it either. You don't like Game of Thrones, do you?
Nah, that's why I said when you called him dangerously dumb, I was like, well, you're calling me dangerously dumb too.
I'd never do that to you, ACC and Hodaki head, G Lane. I think you just don't like it because you're more of a practical person. And
You're
also,
just saying that because he's your boss.
yeah, that's true.
Matt Heath and Jeremy Wells for breakfast. Weekdays at 6 and 24/7 on iHeartRadio. This is Bhuja with Lee Hart and Jason Hoyt.
Yes, sure is. Welcome to the show. If you're just joining us just after 6 o'clock here on Radio Hodaki.
Should we explain what the show's all about?
Yeah,
What is
sure.
it? Well, basically, it's a potpourri of information. We talk about sport, entertainment, We have discussions. We involve the audience.
Social issues.
And we play a bit of music as well as on the side, which is always a bit of fun.
Well, in essence, it's a rock and roll show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And in the spirit of rock and roll, it's a bit of this and a bit of that.
That's right.
With a bit of that chucked in there on the side.
Yep.
Hey, now listen, a big test match coming up this weekend, Lee Hart, against the Irish, and a number of historical facts coming out for this game.
I mean, obviously the Irish have beaten us now, but we'll be looking to stamp our dominance on them again.
Yeah.
Hanson's going, when I say Hanson, I mean Steve Hanson. I'm just trying to make it sound more official by just using the second name. Hanson's going with the same team pretty much. Sonny Bill injured, Ryan Crotty starting, which he probably should have, in my opinion, the last game.
Well, look at the impact he made as soon as he came on in that game against England. He was brilliant.
So we're starting off, just as long as it's not raining, we're actually due a good game, the All Blacks.
Yes, I think so.
The last couple of games against the Springboks, things just haven't stuck. It's all been a bit forced. But I think if we can get some early points, we can relax a bit and start playing more of a natural game.
8 a.m. game as well. How good's that?
Yeah, that
right?
is really good.
Nice.
Well, I was speaking to Steve the other day, and he was saying exactly the point that you just made, actually, that, the boys are a millimetre away from a top performance.
Did he make that point after I'd said it? Because I was saying that last week, though.
Oh, did you say that?
Yeah,
well, no, I didn't hear you say that, but no, he said that before you said it.
Okay.
From
Steve
my
did.
point of view, yeah.
Steve did.
Yeah, but
because I had spoken to him.
When did you speak to Steve?
What day did you speak to him?
Last Tuesday.
I spoke to him on the Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just might have been a bit of overflow there. We might have regurgitated some of that. Look, Aaron Smith, I had no idea. He's pretty much going to be the most capped halfback in history, overtaking Justin Marshall's record, 82 tests.
Brilliant.
It's a lot, isn't it?
And he's going to smash the 100 easy.
Could you compare him, though, say with... he didn't play that many. He played about 23 tests. Tiny Bambillo.
Very similar, because Tiny Bambillo had the man bun as well for a while,
Yeah,
remember? His man bun was a lot bigger, but no, I would say that Aaron Smith is a superior player to Tiny Bambillo.
How about Nippy Lester?
Very similar players. Who, to Bambillo or Smith?
Could you compare Smith with Nippy Lester?
Nippy Lester. Well, he was...
Could only really run one way, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could.
Which was, they had no blindside game
But
whatsoever.
he actually ran like the wind that way, though.
Yeah, he avoided the blindside.
Yeah.
I think he was actually blind in that one eye. Literally, wasn't he, in that one eye? So whenever there was literally a blindside, he never took it. Or was that to have another loose forward?
I think actually that's where the term blindside came from
Nippy Lester.
Nippy Lester, yeah.
You might be right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on that side. Go on his blind side. Go on Nippy's blind side, they used to say.
Yeah.
Of course, that's what would have come from.
Yeah, exactly.
It's back in the 40s, so why wouldn't it have been? And also another interesting stat here. Retallick, Brodie, and Sam Whitelock.
Yes.
They also had a new record for All Blacks starting lock partnerships. 50th test together.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is amazing when you get two of them. 50 tests together. It's like a marriage, isn't it?
Well, absolutely, and those two are clearly the best two locks in the world, in my opinion.
And it takes you back to some of the great combos of the past. Again, I'm going to touch some names at you. Dougie Fanbake. And he was partnered up, of course, with Willie Crankshaft. Those two had about at least 25 tests together.
Yeah, no, they were a good couple. They were good.
As good as Peter Lamshank and Tony Slowcooker. Could you compare them? Or would you ever put Tony Slowcooker, say, with Willie Crankshaft?
Well, I think if you did, it would be an interesting combination. It could work really well. Really well.
But you wouldn't put Peter Lamshank with, say, Dougie Fanbake, would you? Good luck to the All Blacks. We'll discuss this in more detail tomorrow.
Here's Pearl Jam. Jeremy. Ben Harper there on Radio Hodaki Thursday afternoon. Someone's texted in, God, you guys talk a lot of crap.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Is that coming to the right show?
I don't know, because we were just talking about the history of the All Blacks there.
You know how sometimes we get ZM's texts and stuff?
Oh, that's what it might be, actually. That'll be what it is.
Getting some wacky stuff and that, some wacky pranks. Some people just don't like talkback.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair enough.
Looking at the log
there. The old Kiwi Pong's on this weekend, eh?
Oh, yeah, on Saturday. So what time are we meeting for our warm-up, Jace?
Can we have like coffee and breakfast first?
Yeah, we'll have coffee, breakfast, go to the town hall,
Okay.
warm up. I think the event kicks off about midday, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's about midday, so maybe we'll go for a bit of a brunch. Maddie, you can come too if you're keen. Oh, you got to do the show.
I got that thing with the,
Oh, right, yeah. So, we'll do a brunch and then we'll go from there, eh?
Yeah, have a few wack-changies down at the old event.
Oh, the old champagne breakfast.
Give me a big day.
Changy breakfast.
Bring your A game.
And we've got tickets to give away as well, actually.
Let's give a couple away now.
Cheeky double pass. If people want to text in 3483.
Okay, and what do we do when we get their text? We give them a call and give them tickets?
No, we'll do that off air.
Tom will just give them
Tom will
tickets.
sort that out.
Okay, that'll be great. So, we'll text in if you do want those tickets, because it is going to be an amazing day, actually.
World Series of Kiwi Pong.
The ACC, of course, going to be doing some commentary of that. The winner gets $10,002 cash.
Yep.
There'll be whacker-changies to be had, and everyone dresses up. It's a hell of a party, so make sure you get down to the town hall.
It's the new sevens, really.
I'm amazed, actually, that the town hall let you do the Kiwi Pong in the town hall.
I'm amazed as well.
You know what I mean? Because it's a pretty... Well, what would you call it? Iconic, austere kind of place.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, a building's a building.
Yeah, I suppose
pretty
so.
well behaved.
Suppose so. So make sure you text in if you want to get those tickets on 34 and the 83. In the meantime, here's Foo Fighters The Line. Massive attack there on Radio Hodaki Thursday afternoon. Now, don't forget, by the way, while we're on a bit of an admin roll at the moment, Lee Hart, do you want to win a fridge full of meat? Simply call through now and we'll put you in the Noel Leeming Clearance Centre Summer Meat Raffle. You could win a Fisher & Paykel 373L fridge and a 35 kg quarter beast meat pack. And look out for your nearest Noel Leeming Clearance Centre located in Glenfield, Penrose, Henderson and St. Luke's. Give us a call right now if you want to do that. Give them that draw.
Nice. Now, look, bit of a slice of life in a way. It's a bit weird, this one.
You still got your cat in your freezer, by the way?
Oh, yes, I do. You just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, well, you gave it to me to look after for a while, and it just takes up all my space in my outdoor freezer, having a cat in there. But anyway, yes, slice o' life.
A bit of a slice of life. This is a bit weird. Now, yesterday you would have seen I was doing a bit of filming for something unrelated to anything we're doing anywhere. It's kind of a video thing, won't give too much away. And I end up using young Tom from Studio B in said scene.
Yes.
I won't go into too much detail again. It's not really relevant to the story, but we found ourselves in a sex shop at one point.
Okay.
Where I was trying to find some costume that Tom would be wearing. Imagine.
He's always the one that ends up wearing the costumes, isn't he?
Yeah. And it's basically that sort of leather kind of look, whatever. It's not important.
Yeah.
But what was important was, as I was paying for it, the woman at the thing said, "Well, okay, that's great. What you want are some of these." And there's these pills, a bit like how you have your pork snacks at a bottle store or something. They had
your
these
jerkies and things, and your nuts.
Rather than that, there's these pills like a herbal Viagra thing.
Yes.
And they were like $25 for one pill or something. And I thought for a bit of a laugh, I'll get a couple of those. And I gave them to Tom actually. But as we were leaving, I grabbed one off him and took it home. Went out and had a couple of beers last night. Went home, not too late. And I thought, for a laugh, I just I just take one.
See how it affects you?
Yeah. Just, because almost like in a control conditions. So rather than using it in a situation where I'd be expecting any results, I just want to see what I would feel like just by taking one of these pills.
Yes.
Right? So sure enough, I did that. No real result. Went to bed. Guess what? Couldn't go to the gym in the morning.
Why is that, mate?
Skip the gym.
Why is that?
You can't go to a boxing session with 2 or 3 other guys with an erection. It just doesn't work. So I woke up in the morning with an erection, which I couldn't get rid of. So I had to text the trainer.
What do you mean you couldn't get rid of it?
We wouldn't go anywhere. It was what's that word when you stay in someone's house and never leave? When you squat. It was squatting. Yeah.
Girlfriend. What, you had squatting erection?
Yeah, it was just not going anywhere. And so I had to text the trainer and say, I can't come in. He said, why not? And I said, I'm just not feeling well. Because you can't walk into a gym
Well, you could, but it would just be really unusual.
That's how rumours start.
Yeah.
You know what's more unusual?
Because you saw me on that video that you made that time.
Yeah,
when
that's
when
right.
I
That's
had-
exactly what it was like.
Yeah.
You're on the bike, though.
Yeah, I was on the bike with an erection.
What's probably more unusual about this whole thing is the fact that I'm talking about it. That's probably the most unusual aspect.
And your trainer, Pat, will be listening to it too, probably.
Yeah.
I know I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. Everyone's uncomfortable now.
Should we go to a break?
Yeah.
Bhuja with KFC.
The Killers there on radio, Hodaki Lehart, Jason Hoyt, and the Night Wolf. Great to have your company. Now, I was just thinking, you talking about taking that herbal Viagra last night.
Yeah.
Waking up in the morning with a massive erection. I just want to make the point, though, that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the herbal Viagra. I think it is a state of being for most men when they wake up in the morning. I think most men wake up in the morning in that state.
But look,
Would you not
I've
agree?
had that before. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. It's not my first erection, okay? But this was different.
This was a more powerful erection? Is
It
that what
wasn't
you're
in
saying?
a rush to go anywhere.
Right, okay.
And as I say, I just didn't feel comfortable walking into a male-dominated gym with full morning glory.
Did you put it to use? Did you make hay whilst the sun shone?
I tried to. This is.
Was that full on? Was it?
Yep.
Because we've all been in the situation where we've been the only one at home, for example, when we've woken up in the morning and in that state, and like a courier will come around at like 7 and knock on the door. I mean, that's awkward. What do you do in that scenario?
Yeah.
You just sort of tuck it in and waddle out.
You just leave it at the door. It's all right.
Yeah. Hello? Yes?
I didn't know if this was going to work. I don't know. I even tried it. Sometimes when you've got like a blocked nose or that kind of thing, you'll often get a bowl of hot water with some Vicks or something in it, and you'd put a tea towel over, and you'd breathe into it.
Yes.
I did that. But rather than me breathing over it, I got the hot water. I got a steam thing going and put my what's the word I use on radio? Help me out here. I put the situation over the bowl. I tried to steam it out. Tried to steam away the erection.
Well, that's what the stiffness.
Yeah, I tried to steam away the stiffness, and I don't know why it didn't seem to. It actually made it worse.
Yeah, well, because of course in that scenario, the situation you're talking about is in essence a sponge. So it would be absorbing. It would be absorbing that steam.
It was more turgid. Yeah, it was absorbing that moisture.
Then you'd have to wring it out.
KFC presents Bhuja, the three-piece quarter pack of New Zealand radio.
Well, there you go, New Zealand. So ends another Daily Bhuja show, and a pretty good bloody show, Lee. I thought LAB thought their new song was fantastic, actually, and I'm serious when I make those comments. I'd love to play these guys regularly on the show.
Yeah, big time, and looking forward to the whole album coming out and see what else is on it.
If people missed it, it's called Free Fall in a Dream.
Yeah, the album coming out in December. Fantastic stuff. Good luck to them at the Vodafone Awards tonight. And they just actually texted through and said, Lee, they think they'll be able to get you in, but not me and Maddie.
Oh, you're joking?
No.
So am I still on the +1 with the mum?
Yeah, I think you're the +1 with his mum. Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. But Matty, you can still make the after parties and stuff, mate. It'll be fun.
Well, I'm on air till 10 anyway, so...
Well, that's after party city, really, isn't
exactly. I think the after party started at 11. I finish at 10. You got
that's
an hour
perfect
there
timing.
to catch up, I suppose you could say.
I don't really want to head down there too early. I don't want to be part of the red carpet
I
stuff.
don't think you'll be doing need to do much catching up, Matt.
I hate that red carpet stuff, walking down there and Lee photos and hey,
Jace,
what are you wearing?
Jace.
Who are you wearing? Who are you wearing?
You look fabulous.
Who am I wearing? God.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, but
Please.
I've got too big a show this evening to do to be going up to some bloody awards ceremony.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be playing out Block Party's Silent Alarm album.
Oh, yes.
Ahead of their shows on Sunday and Monday in Auckland and Wellington, respectively. And I've got Russell from the band on the show after 9 o'clock on the phone.
And I'll remind you once again to say good day to Russ from me, okay?
I will.
Thanks, mate.
I will. And people can go on the Draw to See Muse. Give us a call now if you want to go on the Draw to See Muse.
Brilliant. Hey,
Brilliant.
big show tomorrow. We've got Kimbra on the show.
Yeah.
We've got lots of other stuff happening, so make sure you tune into that. It's been great having your company this Thursday afternoon, New Zealand. From Lee, myself, and the Nightwolf to a certain degree, take care out there and Bhuja to you.
Bhuja Vanaka.